XRP, what is going on? Let's talk approximately it. The reason why we haven't pumped within the first location is because it's all about the cash. Track the cash, and if it is flowing in versus flowing out, that is what XRP will do, either pump or dump. It's because 14 days straight now of XRP internet outflows, all it has to do is preserve the line. Check this out. In latest video, it's particularly approximately XRP's fee movement. What is honestly taking place? So the reason we have not pumped is due to the fact the money has been flooding out, guys. It is a bit atypical, even though on the day-by-day time frame, the money's form is stable, right? There's a hallmark I use, men, and the cash is type of solid. Usually, whilst we see a massive outflow of money, the indicator goes down like this, guys, right? It simply goes downward. However, it has been quite solid like this, which tells me there certainly is cash keeping it up. We're going to be speaking approximately that in just a 2D, however, wait, there may be going to be a tsunami of floods incoming. Breaking FTX will start paying 16 billion greenbacks in claims from January 3rd to 25, almost $12 billion in stablecoins. This will kickstart old season there. We were given the catalyst, beautiful, lovely, stunning. So what's this? Starting from January 3rd, men, wow, exciting timing, especially when Trump is about to get into workplace, and we're starting to see this as nicely right. This is a lot of cash, guys, and if I'm not improper, they may receive the claims through a strong coin, right, stable coins now, not with the aid of cryptos. So they are going to be flooding it in, men. What will they be flooding it, flooding all this cash into maximum probable, in my humble opinion? I suppose XRP, as it has it, is literally the front-running Ethereum, right? It's front-strolling quite a few other essential altcoins and all cash normally, so humans have their eyes on XRP. Let's speak approximately the charge movement of XRP. So I do have wish, men. I'm actually maintaining onto desire right now. It's like I'm dangling off a cliff and there may be desire above me, right? And I'm reaching onto it, men. I do have hope that we are able to nonetheless go better. There's some reasons. Number one, what do you guys observe approximately this chart, right? Do you guys know something? Well, people talk approximately, there may be some kind of, there's like multiple one-of-a-kind bull flags and patterns, guys, proper forming. I do trust we must preserve this stage, men, right? Look at that. Support after help, after aid, after assist. It become resistance lower back here, proper turning into guide. If we don't maintain that, we are going to literally fall off a cliff, literally. The motive why there's actually a piece of threat to preserve this level, men, is because it's done it previously. Look at the beyond. Here as well, that is best, a best example. It did not breach it, men. It in no way breached the lows. Look at this, every time it simply held and it stayed chugging alongside. If history had been to play out, this means we're going to pump gas. I wish we do. But the more times we come again to check stage, it is probably going to interrupt. I hope that does not show up. Number two, motive of wish. The signs right now. In the quick time frames, men, there may be cash, a variety of like this cash flowing out proper. However, inside the better time frames, the indicators have cooled off a piece proper. The indicators have cooled off a bit because of the comes to consolidation. If we could simply see a rate motion upward, men, and just hold it, it will all get bullish change, caused proper. All of the indicators turns into induced in a bullish fashion count number. So those are my only two reasons of hope, guys. Proper the rest. I imply seems a bit crazy. The precise component approximately proper now could be, it looks as if they may be protecting it up. Look at this Coinbase and Bitstamp spot marketplace. I just built extraordinary right spot selling pressure. Has not been from them. They just keep buying all the other spot venues retained to promote together with all of the virtual venues continuing to shorts as nicely. So supposedly money is flowing out due to these other exchanges such as Bidjet, Bitfinex, OKX, Kraken and Binance. Spot they may be promoting, they're promoting their conserving bag as nicely as the perpetuals are shorting. That's diabolical. There is simplest two exchanges which can be shopping for spot and holding, and they are Coinbase and Bitstamp. The two, one in every of, in all likelihood, the only two official exchanges out there compared to the entirety else. Isn't that fascinating? The US tried to preserve up the shape, it appears, as I hope they do. All may want to, its retail as nicely, either establishments or retail. Ripple is massive. Ripple has one of the strongest manufacturers in crypto, subsidized by the army that supports it. We have usually been right approximately Ripple and XRP. Mary, you're right here. From Interchain Foundation point of view, Ripple is huge. We all realize that. So what's your perspective on that? What's the foundation and Interchain surroundings will gain from this massive step? One of the most exciting matters about Ripple, the organization, after which also the Ripple network becoming a member of the Interchain, is quite absolutely Ripple has, I trust, one of the strongest brands in crypto and has a really passionate organization of fans. You recognize the XRP army. And it is very thrilling to me, in my opinion, for those individuals to finally have a manner to have interaction with DeFi, to interact with the broader atmosphere of applications which can be out there. And we're very excited that you all have chosen the Interchain as your first. You recognize as considered one of your first forays into that. And I think it is going to be a lot of a laugh in reality, to look the two communities mix. I mean, we each have very wonderful cultures. However, what we each have is lots of passion, pleasure about the future, and the possibilities of blockchain and Web3. So from an Interchain Foundation angle, we're truly, surely excited to be welcoming you and your network to the Interchain. Thank you. Right. So we're actually one of the biggest, if not the biggest guys proper. I think it is why people hate us. But Charting Guy says Red Week 3 are 3 done. XRP ought to now pass on a face-melting 4-week rally to new autumn highs. This is if we hold to follow 2017 as we were for the reason that election. Let's see. He hasn't posted the fractal guys. However, let's take his word due to the fact nicely, definitely okay. So if we keep to comply with 2017, so let's cross beforehand and check it out right now. 2017, huh? Let's see if we should replica the fractal and paste it relying on what time frame, even though I bet it would not simply count number that a good deal. So let's take a bar pattern, guys. Look at that, right? So it is crazy, man, if you can simply maintain it. That's the component, right? Now, the key resistance and aid traces right now are $2 and $2.60. Support at 2, resistance at 2, better 2 digits, guys. I mean, better $2. I truly hope we pump men due to the fact if we do not, we're actually going to side unquote die. XRP keeps to preserve above $1.98 and appears to be forming a bull flag on the weekly. If that bull flag fails and charge drops underneath $1.98 stage, XRP may want to fall swiftly. $1.98 is crucial assist and $3.53 is the #1 upside resistance. But again, if we keep this stage, we're going to $11 like that, men, like in a flash. Then we're possibly going to consolidate again. Human beings are going to sell an upward push to $20. No, XRP is heavily undervalued. It is odd to me that XRP is such in a unique position and the market hasn't sort of rewarded that proper. XRP went via lockoff. So the charge objectives that we are seeing right now, higher, 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 higher. Strange to me that XRP is in such a unique role and the market hasn't form of rewarded that. XRP inside the US is one of the few matters we can say definitively isn't always a protection. With ETH, I don't know how it is going to play out, right? Apparently Wells Notices, which is the SEC kind of pre-warning that we're going to file a lawsuit, were long passed out to consensus. Well, purportedly, as I've studied, perhaps in your web pages nicely to consensus. We recognize the Ethereum Foundation has received various inquiries. So look, it is splendid, frustrating. Oh, talking approximately this, man, I become questioning why lots of people hate XRP. Proper, a lot of different people hate XRP. I do not know, probably because it pumps and dumps. Right as this account is suggesting, and then Draw Charles Gasparino comes out of the woodwork pronouncing, why is it? Why is it every time I get trolled via some greater P clowns, the prices starts off evolve to fall? Maybe it is as it forces me to remind them of how wealthy they made their insiders while they're forced to pump the coin on Twitter and hold what is left of their investment. Just announcing this is crazy, guys. Wow, the FUD continues to be strong, isn't always it. But I surprise why no person hates Ethereum. A short tail. Joe Lubin says, do you promote, you sell? You do sell regularly, don't you? Bragg Arlinghouse answered by, we are very transparent, approximately that. How lots do you sell? Joe Lubin. Surely personal about 13, but you do promote it frequently, right? Don't you sell it into the market? How lots do you sell? You already know, while essential certain, you notice what I am speaking